Hello, you fellow fanatics. Huge movie fanatic Nate reporting here on July 28th, 2014, with a little bit of belated breaking news, as it were. If you watched my review of Final Terror slash movie slash Blu-ray, I mean that first slash didn't go there, that was a mistake. You can delete that first slash, but if you watched my Final Terror movie slash Blu-ray review, that's a release from Scream Factory, which is an offshoot of Shout Factory. You'll notice, or you'll realize, or you would have heard if you were listening, that I said there's nothing in the near future that's a mosquito that Scream Factory is going to do, that I was necessarily interested in. And that was kind of it's always kind of nice to have something to look forward to in the future in regards to a Scream Factory mosquito release. So that was kind of a bummer that, when I got to Final Terror, for me that was the last of their upcoming releases. So on the 25th, some news dropped, very exciting news dropped, of a whole slate of Scream Factory releases that are in the works, some of which will be available this year, and the rest of these will not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got like 5. We got 10 titles here that are currently in the works to be released in the future by Scream Factory. So I just wanted to make a little video here and just say what these are. It's pretty exciting, and tell you which ones I'm interested in, which isn't very many, but it's still very exciting. So we'll just go like this and read it. So The Dark Half, which is, I guess, George Romero movie, which I never saw, came out in '93 or something like that. Monkey Shines are going to come out on Blu-ray. These are all future Scream Factory Blu-ray releases. Candyman Farewell to the Flesh, which I think is pretty much Candyman 2. This one I'm all over. Scarecrows. I've been a big fan of Scarecrows since 1991, and I'm going to review that movie. Fantastic. Not John Carpenter's, but rather Tobe Hooper's Invaders from Mars, which I'm not a big fan of. And when I saw this, I couldn't believe it. Yes, that's correct. New Year's Evil is going to come out on Blu-ray courtesy of Scream Factory, and probably not until next year, which is fitting because it would be in the new year. Ha ha ha. For New Year's Evil. But that's obviously one I'm going to pick up. At the end of this, I'll tell you which ones I'm interested in and planning to pick up. Also, the Robert Englund version of Phantom of the Opera, which I've been a fan of pretty much ever since it came out. I thought it was pretty cool. Not too sure I need it on Blu-ray. I have the DVD, and I don't really think I necessarily am going to buy this one. Dolls. I've never actually seen Dolls. I just watched the trailer on YouTube just within the last hour. And it looks, I might possibly pick this up just blind buy because, obviously Stuart Gordon. I think it's a Charles Band executive produced movie, and I might just blind buy this one. Mad Max, don't really care. I got the Blu-ray for like $3, or not the Blu-ray, the DVD for $3. Not the hugest Mad Max fan. And to round it off, Escape from New York, which of course is already on Blu-ray, so I'm not gonna bother getting this. I don't care. Obviously the only reason to warrant this release would be if you're gonna have some special features, which probably they will have, like a new making of or something like that. So out of all these, all I'm really interested in for sure is Scarecrows, New Year's Evil, possibly Dolls, most likely maybe a blind buy of Dolls. So I just thought I'd just make a little video, which I would regard, just to update you guys as to what I would regard as rather exciting news. It's nice to have something to look forward to, as I said, and it's always really cool to have a future Scream Factory release in the works. And like I say, I'm all over the Scarecrows and New Year's Evil Blu-rays. Scarecrow's DVD that came out in '07 or something like that looked and sounded pretty good, but I'm actually most interested in any possible extras or commentary or any making ofs or behind the scenes or anything, supplements of Scarecrows, and also interested if they dig up anything like that for New Year's Evil. So that's my I don't know what this video is going to be titled, but it's probably titled something. A little news, breaking news, which is kind of belated. This dropped last Friday, but whatever. I still got it out to you about, like I say, upcoming, like 10 upcoming planned Scream Factory Blu-ray releases. So pretty exciting. And oh, here, before I end, let me just tell you guys which ones are reportedly slated for release this year. So, oh shit, they don't picture all of them. So in addition to those, they don't have the UHF cover poster pictured. So in addition to those, I think the only other one that I didn't mention, that's because they didn't have the poster, is UHF, which, personally I don't think it even needs a Blu-ray. But obviously I'm not necessarily interested in UHF, which is my right. If you like it, that's absolutely fine, more power to you. So UHF is another one, so 11 titles, I guess. And the ones that are expected in November of this year is Dolls, The Dark Half, and Monkey Shines are scheduled to be released in November of this year, while the rest of the titles will arrive on the US market in 2015. So I might be, like I say, picking up Dolls in November on a blind buy. And like I say, for all you UHF fans who've been waiting and waiting for a Blu-ray of UHF, that's also coming out. I don't know why they didn't have a poster, they just must have forgot it for UHF as well. So thank you very much for watching, and let me know which, in the comments, if you'd like, which titles you'd be interested in buying had you, if you had, unlimited monetary means to do so, which titles you would want to pick up. Thank you very much for watching.